Project Saint, episode 9. Yeah, episode 9. Yeah. Of course, we got the usual suspects in the podcast today. Kiki the Don.
Yes, sir. We proceed to give you what you need. The prodigal D.O.N has returned.
You gonna get a suit from Diddy. Then we got our boy King Beast.
I ain't eating but a nigga making some spaghetti right now. You feel me? Send you niggas a picture of this shit. Oh God.
Nigga not gonna share nothing. Whore.
So
And of course,
get it moist.
Yeah.
Then we got our editor in this bitch, Wolf.
What's up?
Then we also got, because this is an open episode, if podcast like this, hit me up on Twitter. We got the boy Malachi in this bitch.
What's good, y'all?
And of course, this interview, we had to interview the homie Corb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Zeus. Unspoken One's out now. Go stream that.
Yeah, do that.
Cord, let me be your DJ drum.
That's day.
He definitely did.
Nah, Corb, no, tell us what's going on with this album, man. What's the name of the album? What's the mindset for this?
The album is called No Country for Ill Men. And the mindset behind that is, this is just for all my ill people. The title is literally exactly like a saying on how I feel. Like, this is no country for ill men, as for meaning for niggas who ill in style, for niggas like who's just ill in their mental, like, you know what I'm saying, for people who's just mentally ill, for everybody who's just like, you know, fashionably ill and just spiritually ill top of that. So it's for everybody in that category.
Okay. So what sets this, that separates this album from your previous albums and other projects?
Well, for in comparison, like starting from Blood on Your Shirt, that was just a foot in the door, just to get me into the world of streaming. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't looking at it honestly as like an album that like I needed to go like full force with. Like, I just wanted to make something that was good enough to let people know that like I'm here and that I deserve to be here. And I want you to be hyped and to be anticipated for future projects, which that was accomplished. And then Zeus, you know what I'm saying? That's one where I kicked up the gear, and Blood on Your Shirt did nothing but open up more possibilities and opportunities and meeting new people. And that's when I met Malachi, and me and him made Zeus together. You know, he engineered it, he featured on it, he helped out with ideas, you know what I'm saying? And we really got through it in a like a breeze. It wasn't a difficult process at all. And in regards to this one, No Country for Ill Men, it's a huge step up in my opinion. Like, At first I wasn't feeling that way. I just thought it was great as Zeus is, but nah. By the time we ended this shit, when we was all finished with it, I was like, nope, this is another step, a huge step.
A lot of people have been waiting for this album, man. Like, I'm really curious to see your growth, and that's one thing I love from going into Zeus. There was a very noticeable growth.
Indeed. Yeah, man. I said it in this Instagram post like a week back or so. I said Zeus changed my life. Cause like I said earlier, Zeus like wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for my encounter with Malachi. You know what I'm saying? And Zeus wouldn't have happened if Blood on Your Shirt didn't happen. You know what I mean? Because like I said, Blood on Your Shirt really like opened up those opportunities and meeting everyone. Like starting with Malachi's younger brother Zay. He's narrating on No Country for Ill Men, and that's my little brother too. I'm close with him just as close as I am with Malachi, and like. If it weren't for them two guys, along with the people that live in my city, Rike, and my boy Dame, like, I don't know, like, what, like, kind of shit I would be making music, but I don't know at what type of level my shit would be coming out as if I didn't meet those guys. So, yeah, I'm thankful for them.
Now, what's one song you can say it's like the favorite on your album right now?
Mace. Like,
Yes, sir.
Mace. It's funny because for those who like, of course Malachi heard the album, you know what I mean, Zay's heard some songs, and then like Rike, I played him some songs too, and for the people who have heard, you know what I mean, bits and pieces of the album, they heard Mace and they love Mace, and Malachi told me some shit like a few days ago that stuck with me, where he said Mace is gonna be a platinum hit. He said Mace is gonna be a platinum hit, and so I'm like, yo, like, I get what you're saying figuratively, and that shit is just gonna be even more awesome if that literally happens. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, ask him or me, like, that shit has potential to go platinum. I mean. So
I think so for sure.
Like, it's gonna touch you though. Like, I'm gonna just give y'all, you know what I'm saying, a little hint and everything. Be prepared for when that song comes. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. That's one thing. I don't want that shit to hit y'all. I mean, I want it to, you know what I mean, strike y'all, but like, I don't want it to hit y'all like a truck. You know what I mean? And so I'm just giving y'all a fair warning right now. Just be prepared, because it's a touchy track.
I'm already prepared. Ears already ready.
Yes, sir.
No, I was talking to you like a couple weeks back, maybe even a month back. You were saying this one's not one of those albums where, niggas having fun and shit and summertime Will Smith bullshit. Like, nah, you saying this is some real deep shit. And it kind of remind me kind of like Biggie, where it's a little bit of shedding light of like mental health and depression. Niggas really going through this shit every day.
Yeah.
Oh, like he said on Blood on Your shirt, ready to die like Biggie. Yes, sir. He definitely quoted that.
Yeah.
There's more hints of Biggie on this one too, I would say, for sure.
The influences for this album is Ready to Die and Faces by Mac Miller.
I love it.
That's a huge one right there. Faces. Like, I give big credit to Faces for this one.
Now, if there was somebody you wanted on the album, let's say like Deluxe later down the line, like years from now, if you can pick two people, who would you want? It could be artist or producer.
It'd be an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be an artist. And Malachi off jump.
Understandable.
No hezzy. Malachi, and then as far as another artist goes, yo, I'm lit. Yo, I want to let Malachi say her name because I don't want to get her name wrong, but she worked with him on a project of his like a few years back.
KK.
Yes. Yeah. I want to work with her. Like, I really, yeah.
She was on my debut project. She sang the chorus for the outro track. Amazing artist. Like, amazing singer. Like, out of this world. But,
shout out to KK, man.
Yeah.
For real, like if you hearing this or if you ever do hear this, you are dope. Like you are dope. And I hope we can get some work in like really soon because like it's destined. So yeah.
That's right. Let me ask the panel, King Beast, what are you most looking forward to on this album?
The whole damn thing.
That's not cliche either. Like, like that's what you want to expect.
I like Corb's mindset and where his shit go. So, and I was, that nigga, he knew I was voicing my disappointment when he originally took it off the mess of everybody and everything. Then he talking about he pushed it back. I'm like, watch him drop a deluxe. Because you ain't finna put me through this twice. Why you playing with my emotions?
That was last minute too. Like, I didn't have no intention of dropping a deluxe prior. Like, I postponed it, and I was frustrated at the fact that I didn't meet my deadline, and so I was like, man, I want to drop something, but I just don't want to drop anything. And then that's when I had forgot that, that y'all been asking for blood on your shirt for quite some time, and then I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do that on top of making it a deluxe. So that was that.
Hey, I started that way. Blood on your hoodie. Been saying that meme for the longest. Manifested that shit.
I got a line.
Definitely has.
I got a line on the last song of the that I rap on the album. And yeah, I give you credit for that, Saint. The blood on your hoodie shit. I give you credit for that.
Oh, I know exactly what bar he talking about too.
Yep.
That track goes in, bro.
Yeah.
I already know that's gonna go crazy.
That shit goes
That's
in,
his
bro.
favorite song already.
Yeah. And it's crazy too because what it's named after. I'ma just drop that right here. It's called Logan.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
Already about to make it my ringtone, dog.
So this is what it feels like.
You feel me?
What's it called? That nigga, his face already. When you hear some hard shit in the song and your face just tense up like some shit stank.
Yeah.
That KG face.
You're gonna keep that same face throughout the whole album. Straight up. Pause.
Iki, what are you looking most forward to on the album?
Just the growth, because just the growth of just like the projects, because as someone who like knows Corb and is like really really good friends, man, even though I don't know the man like in person, just speaking to him every day. And just us having musical
It's gonna change though, manifesting.
Conversations. I can just see where he is just musically as a person. Ever since I heard Blood on Your Shirt, it didn't sound, when some people say, check out my music or whatever, it kind of has like a very amateur kind of feel to it. It's not necessarily bad, but it just has like a very amateur feel. You can kind of tell, the mixing could be a little bit better. It's not really engineered properly, but I didn't really get that when I heard Corb on Blood on Your Shirt. And then with Zeus, it's like he took it another step further to the point where I was still listening to Blood on Your Shirt, but I just would always like on my Spotify, playing the game, playing Miles Morales, Zeus, start opening credits to closing credits, just start to finish, all 10 tracks, almost every single day. It had got to that point, Corb, and just the growth from the lyrical content to the point where I can tell, he's very influenced by such and such. It's like what I like about Corb's music in general is he wears his influences on his sleeve and he's not scared to show. Yes, I am.
Did he cut out?
No, he just stopped talking for a second.
I'm about to say, he said, bitch on me. What you gonna do about it?
He was having his monologue, bro.
It's like I thought he faded like I thought his shit went like I'll never fade away. I'll never fade away. And he started walking away from his phone.
On his K dot, bro.
Mhm.
No, speaking on the mixing, yeah. Core, Blood on Your Shirt was mixed in a studio, right?
Yeah, I recorded "Blood on Your Shirt" in an actual like professional studio.
Yeah. And where did you record Zeus?
My closet.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yes, sir.
You talking about too?
Yup. Bro,
That nigga
both,
opened up. He slid them doors, moved them closed, and pulled out that board. And went to work.
that's the thing. Both of these, yeah, both Zeus and No Country for Ill Men, both recorded at home, both engineered and mixed at home. Like,
Yep.
this is all basement made type shit. But
It was the attic, but we called the shit the basement.
yeah,
I got a line on that too. Like where
Yeah, but it sounds so professional in my opinion. It doesn't sound amateur. That I'm trying to say.
yeah,
That's
and
what I was saying.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
because
A homemade
No,
production.
yeah, that's means a lot because it's a lot of work to mix and master, and just
He put his
being able
elbow
to-
in it.
being able to be a part of it is just insane. Getting those verses and just hearing this nigga spaz, bro, like just spaz. So
Yeah, and let me tell y'all, man, the way that we work, bro, like I told y'all, we got through Zeus like a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Like it still has me shook to this day, just how smooth that chemistry rolled. You know what I mean? Because like everything that we was like bringing up as far as suggestions go, you know what I'm saying? Like we was just putting trust in each other, just off rip, just like, all right, bet we ain't. Like, we not second guessing shit, you know what I mean? We not feeling, like, skeptical of anything. It's just like, he'll assure me, bro, do you trust me? I'm like, yeah, I trust you. Bet. Because I got an idea, and I just want to try it. I just had to get your trust first. And then he'll do it. He'll send it to me. And like, I'd end up fucking with the shit. And then I'll be like, yo, let's make it that what you just did. And so
One nigga said he made that fresh squeeze, that orange juice.
yeah, like bro, like the way that we work, man, like it's really a trust thing. Like 100.
and yeah, and to even speak further on that, like we've only known each other for almost a year now, so it's not like it was just off rip, just just like you said, chemistry, just like that.
Cause yeah, like
Off
I met you a few days after Blood on Your Shirt dropped, and
Mhm.
Blood on Your Shirt dropped on July 24th. Like,
Yep.
I think what I'm looking like the most forward to is the pop culture references.
What else you needed?
What else you need?
Like, and it's not just like
No,
from the titles, it's the samples, the TV shows, the movies. And you already know me. I'm a
I already
movie
know
nerd
her.
myself.
Like 3 or 4 Star Wars references already.
Yeah, there's some of those.
yeah.
There's a lot of pop culture references.
I got a whole song dedicated to my love of Star Wars. So
Yeah.
like so it's like, and then on top of that, like I got a song dedicated to my favorite video game in the world.
Yes, sir.
That's made after one of my favorite movies ever. You know what I'm saying? And so like I don't want to say it because you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be more special when y'all actually hear it and be able to tell what it is.
Sure. When I got sent that track, mind you, this nigga Corb be sending me a track a week and a half before we plan on dropping something, bro. And he's like, yeah, this is new. We're adding that on there. Bro, and it'll be the craziest like shit. I'm like, bro, where has that been? Why have you not sent that already?
Yeah. It's because I just came up with the shit just right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, a nigga just came up with a new song, recorded a new song, got that new song mixed, and added that new song onto the album with just a few days prior to release, leading up to release. And so, like, shit happens like that with me sometimes. Like, like this nigga Kyle, he told me one time, like, while we in the process, we working on it and shit. And he's like, bro, you're so scatterbrained. But he's like, but I like it though.
It keeps me on my toes, bro, because I'm a lazy ass nigga. So,
like, I'm telling you, like, I have a mantra for this album. I do. And I'm gonna let that be known here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to have my little, like, moment, like how them niggas be on the sport. Like Stephen A and them niggas, they be like, can I have the cameras on me, please? Like, so, like, let me just visually speak this shit. Let me have the camera on me. Hey, my mantra for this album is for the select few. I'm gonna say this again. This album is for the select few. That's it. It's not a specific kind. I'm not saying it's for nerds, skaters, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm just saying, if and when you listen to this and you love it, you vibe to it, and you get touched by it, you're part of the select few.
The funny thing is, like, we had a convo about how, like, because me and you kind of, like, think alike on, like, some shit where we'll look at stuff. For some people, they would think, oh, it's all right. But we, like, overthink and analyze shit, and we're like, no, it's not enough. Or something's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take this off the list. Let's replace that with something else. I got something better for that. Or an idea in our head just randomly at the weirdest place.
Yeah, bro.
That's just how a creative brain works, dude. It's that strive for perfection, even though knowing that it's not gonna be perfect, but the willingness to put in the work to try and make it perfect and try to get that extra bit that you can get. You know what I mean? So it's just, especially when you're creating something so personal for you, like, that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that shit is, like, non-stop. Like, you be asleep and then you wake up with that.
Yep.
But nah, is there anything, like, one more message you got from this album?
Yeah.
That even if they can't connect to it, that you want them to, like, at least, like, know right off the rip from, like, one listen, even one song,
that I'm a man first, and that it's like I said, and it's gonna be me stating the same shit that I said on Malachi's album on the song Snakeskin. For those who haven't heard,
Yes, sir.
We breed this shit. We're bred by this shit, and I mean, we just all around live this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not with us, but it's in us. You know what I'm saying? And we rather be caught with it than without it. And niggas might think we be talking about guns and all of that shit. Like, nah, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, you know what I'm saying, we rather be caught with our raps and with the abilities to write nice raps and just make quality shit, just period. You know what I'm saying? We rather be caught with that than without that. You know what I'm saying? We rather leave this planet and leave this beautiful world just knowing the fact that we're capable of doing anything that we put our mindsets to. And fortunately, it just happens to be music, and we're damn good at it. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of people might not see that shit right now, you know what I mean? But it's all a process, you know? That's understandable. It's all a process. But there's also a difference through people who just want to bash first without even taking their precious time to listen to exactly, you know what I'm saying, how we do shit. You know what I mean? And how we explain things through how we do shit. And those And for those people who do that,
You had cut out for a second.
oh, I'm sorry, my fault. I was just saying, like, this goes just to simply saying, like, for those who don't understand us or don't want to bash first and assume that that our shit is bullshit and don't want to take their precious time to listen, that just you're simply phony. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're phony. And it's a lot of people like that out here. Me and Kyle, we talk about it all the time. Like, my nigga was pissed. He don't really get pissed a lot because a lot of shit doesn't faze him like it does me. You know what I'm saying? And that's good because, you know what I'm saying, in a brotherhood, there needs to be like polar opposites in some aspects. And that's what it is with us. And he was pissed that people wasn't coming through when he needed people to come through. You know what I mean? To make his shit at the level that he wants it to be at. And like, just me being the brother that I am, I was there by his side. I'm still here at his side. You know what I'm saying? I love this nigga right here, and I'm grateful for everything that he's done. You know what I'm saying? And that's when he just told me, he was like, yo, bro, I feel like, am I really worth it? Sometimes I think, am I really worth it for this shit? Should I keep doing this shit? And while at the same time, I'm thinking the same thing. But that's why me and him were put together, because we push each other. You know what I'm saying? We push each other. And like, I made a vow to myself, every album that I make, every project, EP, no matter what it is, you always gonna see that nigga attached to whatever I do. And I'm sure it's vice versa. So
Sure. Before we close out, Malachi, let the people know about your work too, bro, before we close this out.
Please.
Self promotion. Yeah. I mean, I've been rapping for what, 4 or 5 years now. Just dropped a new project last couple weeks ago, I guess, when this would drop. On the 25th, Unspoken Ones, produced all by my boy Off Key.
Shout out Off Key.
Hell yeah. Shout out Off Key. Produced every single track, did his thing. And in fact, he sent me over 20 beats for that project. So there's still some more in the vault. There's still some more work that's gonna get done.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't stop, man. He doesn't. He'll send me 5 beats one day, and you know, like, he's with it. Like Corbin was saying, with it than without it. But yeah, Unspoken One's out now. You'll find me on all streaming services. You'll find me on every project in the future that Corb drops. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Malachi, Malachi. That's me, baby.
And we love y'all. We love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all,
Yeah.
we talking about the pod, man. We love y'all.
Hell yeah.
We love y'all. I shouted y'all out too on the album, so make sure.
Yes, sir.
Oh shoot! What?
Yeah. So yeah, man.
Oh.
I didn't know he was spitting like that.
Oh yeah.
He's Mr. Bar Spitter, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody who's been an impact, you know, pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
We don't forget those people.
Much love. And Corb, where can everybody listen for the album, dog? And
Went out.
release date?
All right. Album drops July 2nd, man. You know, Friday. Y'all can go get that album on all streaming platforms. You know, Spotify, Apple, Tidal. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in, man, whenever y'all can. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be in a nice headspace when y'all do listen to it, whether if it's going to walk or just simply driving. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, man. So, yeah, Friday, July 2nd.
Yes, sir.
Sir. And everybody listening, always like to close the show out by saying keeping your head up and stay blessed. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.